What's going on, guys? It's Django. We're back at the farm. Got another video for you. And man, these fans are loud. I just thought I'd give you guys the authentic mining farm experience because these fans are going to be on the entire video. So I've gotten used to it, so you should too. Let's get into the video. I just got a new case I ordered off eBay. It's $100, pretty cheap, right? It's just like a server case, no motherboard. It just came with fans. I'm gonna test it out and see how maybe it's an option for me. I don't know. Well, I want to get your thoughts on it. I'll tell you my thoughts on it. Maybe I'll buy some. I don't know. Let's get into it.
You know quantum computers. You know blockchain. But do you know both together? Dynex was the first platform to create a neuromorphic supercomputing blockchain-based algorithm, which solves real-world problems. And the best part? Anyone can post a job, whether a company from the Global 2000, a machine learning job, or fintech and pharmaceutical. And if you don't want to program it yourself, get an expert directly at the marketplace. Run the job and be impressed by the fast result.
So this is the case right here, guys. $100 on eBay. Nothing came with it except for the fans. It came with 3 front fans and 3 back fans right here. But this is just a 4U server case. You know, the most basic case you can get. That's what it looks right there. You got the 3 fans right there, 3 fans up here. And I have these running on Kapow right now. And I had the lid on, I just barely took it off so I could show you what's inside the case and how I have it built out. But let's take some temps right now. So we'll take it off the front of the case here. Just so we can get the ambient temperature of the room. 74 onto the ground here. 72 on the ground. Let's take it off the pillar here. 74. It looks just like, yeah, it's about 74 in here, average. So 74 going in. And exhaust we have, kind of hard to pinpoint it, but it looks like about 80 Fahrenheit. But the exhaust doesn't really matter. The exhaust temp is not really what I'm concerned about. But let's take a look at the temp of the cards. So right there, look at that. Everything is below 50C. 50C is the hottest card. And the fans are only running at 50%. And I don't have these cranked up all the way. I only have them at 140 watts. 840 watts total here. And getting 165 mega hashes. So I'm just trying to, this is just kind of like I'm trying to get a base here. You know, I could obviously crank them up more if I wanted to, but that's pretty good. I mean, these exact cards, I'll show you where these exact cards were. These exact cards were right over here. Right here. These exact cards were right here. I pulled them off this rig. And so this is like in the middle here. And the cards on here running with the exact same specs, okay? 50% fans, Kapow, the same settings, were 75C. 75C right there, 50C, oh my God, focus, right here. So that's a huge difference. I mean, that's a 25°C difference in the case. So I kind of want to move this whole case right now. I'm going to probably prop this up and move it to right here, because this is blasting 100 Fahrenheit air right now. So it kind of give me a nice summer test. I'm gonna put this right in front, the fans up right here. So it'll be intaking 100 degrees air. I'll put the lid on and everything. I wanna see what the temps of the cards get right here. And this will kind of give me a good idea of whether these cases will be able to handle the heat during the summertime, because my intake is gonna be about 100. It'd probably be like 110, honestly, but 100 is the best we're gonna be able to do this test. Well, let's do that real quick. All right, guys, I got the server right up to this one, and I blocked it off as best I could. I put this mat over top of it, got a little tiny gap right here, put an anti-static bag, you know, trying to just get as much of the heat from this server into this rig as possible for a fair test. And it's been running for about 8.5 minutes right now, so I mean, we got it really cooking. Let's see what temp we can get in here. It's about 94 degrees going into the server. So pretty hot. Not as hot as it's gonna be, but I mean, it's a pretty good test. And I mean, out here we can already, I mean, we're getting, oh, close to 100 some of these. My thing would ever focus. Yeah, it's not bad. 96 maybe at the hottest, but there's my temps. 60 being the hottest, 60C being the hottest. And you can see the uptime is up minutes is 9 minutes and 31 seconds. So I mean, it's not just, it didn't just turn on, it's been running for 9 minutes. Still only running at the 840 watts though, 140 watt per piece, getting 156 megahashes. You can see I'm getting less megahashes though. I was getting like 160 something. So, hey, it's better. But I mean, during the summertime, I probably won't be mining Kapow. I'm just trying to test the worst possible scenario. But it looks like that I can run Kapow. I'd probably give it some more juice, like more watts, and really get those hash rates up if I want to. But this looks like it could be a good solution. The only thing is I just don't have no idea how things are gonna last long term. The power supply, these cheap Chinese power supplies, I don't know. I've had less go out, but I mean, I'm concerned about putting them in the cases though, because they might just get too hot in there because they've been on the open frames. I don't know. I feel like the heat from the power supply is better dissipated on the open frame than it is in there. Maybe what I could do is cut some holes in the case right here, and because the fan is pointed inward, I can flip it around and point it outward. I don't know. Maybe that's just a thought. But I know I can get these cases right here. They're $100, but I only found like from one seller. But I found the exact case in China, you know, on Alibaba for $50 a unit. I'll have to pay for shipping, of course, so my price per unit will probably be just below $100. I'm thinking like $85 to $100 per case is what I'll end up paying if I order in China, because I can order 100 of them in bulk. But I mean, that's appealing. That's really appealing. Those I never had temps like that. I mean, I never had temps like this on the open frame right here. I never had any temps like that right there, which is crazy. So, but I mean, to be fair, none of the open frames have any fans on them. None of them have any fans. So this is just basically a case with fans. I mean, maybe that's just what it is, just fans. But this way, at least I can control the heat, because all the heat comes out the back here. I can build a hot cold aisle. So let's go over like my pros and cons of the case. The pros, it's really cheap, okay? And even, it comes with those shitty stock fans, they're really quiet. I could always put like my big, like heavy duty, like ASIC fans I got on these in that case and really blast the air in and really keep them cold. So like that's not a big deal. I already own all the fans I ever need. So no big deal to put new fans in. So I like the case, it's cheap and I can order a bunch of bulk. I also like, yeah, I mean, that's really the only pro, is it's cheap. My cons I don't like on it, the cons are, I can only put 6 cards in it. That kind of sucks because I have to buy more cases, you know, and it's more motherboards and it's more power supplies, you know what I mean? It's just more of everything. So that's something to look at. Also, the fact that it still has risers in it, because risers can be an issue. I don't have a lot of riser issues. I mostly have like motherboard like reboot issue, I mean, which could be caused by a broken riser. But I would say like maybe only 20% of the issues here I have are risers, but still it is a con of the case to have risers. I also think that I have to have, you know, any kind of maintenance I have to do on them is going to be super annoying, because I have to basically take that whole rig apart just to fix, like if I had to fix one riser, I might have to pull the whole rig apart just to get to the one riser. Or if I have to do anything, you know, this just maintenance in general kind of sucks. Yeah, and then I probably have to buy more motherboards. I want to replace the boards anyway, because all the boards I have on the open frames, almost none of them are mining motherboards. They're just regular ATX motherboards. In fact, the motherboards I use are Asus 170, or sorry, Asus Z170A boards, I believe. Yeah, sorry, I get confused with the 170HX cards, but yeah, 170 boards, which it's a great board. Love the board, love Asus. I love Asus BIOS, they make great BIOS. But it's not a mining motherboard, so I have some issues when I try and mine on those boards. So I think I have a ton of the ASRock H110 Pro Bitcoin boards, but I might want to go through and buy some all new motherboards. The mining motherboards are pretty cheap right now. I can get them while they're cheap. So I got to spend a bunch of money on board. I need like 100 motherboards and like 100 of these server cases. And at least, and not even going to fit everything either. So, but just to put it in perspective, okay, this is why this is a contender, okay? I have over 100 8-card open frames here, okay? And so if I buy 100 of these cases, which they're 6-card cases, so I gotta buy more, it's like 120 something cases that I need. 100 cases will cost me 10 grand. 10 grand for cases, okay? So imagine if I had to spend 100 cases on Octaminers, it'd be 5 times the price. I'd be paying over 50,000 for cases. And I really like Octaminers, but it's just, it's spending 50 grand on cases or 10 grand on cases and spending the other 40 grand on more cards. I mean, it's kind of you know what I mean? That's what the decision comes down to. So what I'm thinking is I'm buying 100 of these cases and then buying like 25 Octaminers, because I do want some more Octaminers. So it's just kind of a balance. I'll be able to put a bunch of rigs into the Octaminers and then whatever's left into these server cases. And then I'll be able to build some hot cold aisles and get these rigged, and I'll be able to run all summer on kapow if I want to, in 115-degree air. That is what I'm trying to do here. It's a bit of a challenge. So I don't know. Let me know what you guys think of the case. Is there a better case? I'm testing out some riserless options, but again, they are just more expensive. I think that I can get a mining motherboard like the ASRock H110 board. I can get that for like 80 bucks, and I can get the case under 100. So let's just say under $200 a case. And a lot of these like cheaper, like riserless style motherboards are still like 300 plus a case. So it's still the cheapest option, but I want to test them out. I don't know if these are going to be a huge nightmare to deal with maintenance-wise, but let me know what you think. I'm still testing. I haven't made any decision. I haven't ordered the cases in bulk yet. I want to test out some riserless options just to cover all my bases. I still got to do like some cost analysis and just make sure it's going to be economical for me. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next video.